Hi, this is Francis Herdis. Well, it's almost midnight here in Hamburg in my home office, in my home, and it's time to stop working, definitely. I mean, I'm kind of a late person, late night, that's where I have most of my productivity, and I'm not really that early riser. It depends on the day, really, but I think following your inner clock, that's what really works best for your body and of course certain habits you have. But maybe it's a different time of the day where you are. But I invite you to a little break from whatever you're doing right now, and I'll show you something relaxing for in between. I would have done that anyway. I just had a marketing conference until now, so I'm literally just off the conference, and then I did the German live video. So now I'm here, and what I do when I stop working, I always do some relieving and relaxing exercises, and I thought we could as well do them together if you like. So, whatever time it is now, where you are, let's do some relaxing things together, and I'll show you some relaxing muscle exercises in combination with a special oil blend that is one of my favorites for after work. And then, if it's already late at night where you are here in Europe, it's my nighttime for most of the people, so maybe it's already almost midnight, like here in Hamburg, and you cannot sleep yet. So, in the second part, we'll do a very relaxing exercise together. Well, it's not an exercise like a workout, but just some movements, yoga movements, and relaxation movements that are really nice before going to sleep and also when you stop working. And yeah, I had a lot to do, quite a lot of projects. We'll do an oils marathon at the weekend again, so I prepared a little bit for that, and then conference tonight, which was quite long and quite fun as well. But now I'm like, whew, now it's really time to stop working. So, if you have the oil blend M Grain, it's called M Grain there. It's a nice, relaxing herbal blend. And there are oil blends for clarity, for concentration, for the full focus while you're working, but this one is definitely for your after work experience. So take a drop of this relieving herbal blend and put it on the palm of your hand, and with the tips of your fingers go through that oil blend. And don't worry, it's not fatty for your hair or anything, it's just an essential oil that goes in. And you just put some of it on the tips of your fingers, and then if it's nighttime where you are, it doesn't matter how your hair look. You don't have to make your hair beautiful for nighttime. So I just go around my whole head, because the herbs in this blend, they are really relieving and refreshing. And that's what I absolutely love when I've worked at the computer. Today, yeah, almost the whole day. I'm always so into the projects that I don't look at the clock, and then like almost midnight, and then I see, oh my god, now it's time to relax. But what I also do is, in between the different tasks, I also relax my body a little bit. I drink some water and eat something and move myself, and that helps to be concentrated all day. So now you are all around your head. With this oil blend, you can also apply it on your neck and on your shoulders. This is a special relieving oil blend, especially for your after work experience. And then I put some here and here. And then I just start breathing. I've been in that conference and then doing the German live video, so now it's time to just breathe a little bit. And whatever you're doing, you can do it with me if you like. You just breathe, whether you have that oil blend with you or just you do it without your hands. Just breathe in and out in a relaxed way. Because whatever your next task is, whether it's going to bed or taking on another task, you will be so much more relaxed and in your flow. So let's breathe for a moment. That feels so good after such a long day. And then what I also do is, you can do it with me here if you like, I move my shoulders a little bit. Because sitting at the computer for some hours, well, it's almost always in the same position. So I move them backwards, forwards for half a minute or a whole minute. Just do it however long you feel good with it. And then you can move your shoulders like this, then like this as well. And that's very good for your concentration as well if you keep on working, if you're in a different time zone. Then what I also love to do is to turn the head like this. So the neck muscles here, they can really stretch, and whatever tension you have built up during the day, it doesn't go up into your head, but it gets relieved right here. And I just hold that for 30 seconds or even a minute, whatever you feel like. And then I turn to the other side. And you know, after a long work day, that really makes me calm as well and relaxed again, because you know, many times when we are all in the action of the day, our shoulders, they move upward, they get tense, and consciously relaxing the shoulders and consciously breathing, you know, that combination, that's so relaxing and refreshing in between. So yeah, what else can you do? You can move your head like this as well. And this is really the relieving part of having finished all your work during the day, and this oil blend M grain is a very nice relieving one. And then, if it's already late at night, like here in Hamburg, it's almost midnight, let's get to the relaxing part. I always love to meditate before going to bed, and then I read something, and then naturally I fall asleep. And like just on a normal day at home. Each night is different, but like a usual busy work night at home. And here's another oil blend which is very relaxing, especially if you try to sleep and you lie in bed and there are so many thoughts and you cannot let go of all the stories of the day and all the experiences. There's an oil blend called Stress Away, and I think the name says it all. Stress Away is like a short trip to Hawaii for me. You know, when traveling is allowed again, I'll be the first one to go on vacation again. But like this, I have a mini vacation in my bed and before falling asleep. Because this is a special blend made of lime and copaiba and vanilla and some other oils, and they really always help me to get out of my head and into relaxation mode. To get out of thinking about tomorrow or what went well or what went wrong today, into the present moment. And for that, I just lie flat on my back. I know some people, they like to lie on the side, but when you lie on your back with your arms stretched out for relaxation exercises, then a lot more of your body can relax. When you lie on the side, you can relax as well, but somehow your arms, they support the body, so lying on your back is best for this exercise. So for a moment, you just consciously breathe again. And if you have this oil blend Stress Away, you apply it on the soles of your feet, you apply it on your chest as well, and then for a minute or two, you just lie there in bed with all the lights out, you get all comfy, and then you just breathe. And it's so interesting when we just consciously breathe, you know. Have you ever had that situation? I find it so crazy that sometimes, especially when I have to get up very early, like 3 o'clock in the morning, to go traveling or have an appointment at 6 or 7 a.m., especially then I cannot sleep. And I lie there in bed and I just tell myself, go to sleep now. Go to sleep now. You have to get up early. And have you ever had that moment where exactly then you cannot get to sleep? When you tell yourself, oh no, now it's 1 hour less of sleep, I have to get up early. And that is where stress away comes in, and that is where consciously breathing comes in. And there's a nice exercise you can do. It's a relaxation technique where you do like a journey through your body, and you start with your toes and you move your toes and you make them really tense, and then you just completely let go and relax them. And it's a journey through the whole body. You then continue with your feet and really make the muscles in your feet very tense, and then you release them. Then you move up to the lower part of your legs. You make them really tense for a moment, and then you just release them. And you move up to your upper legs, and you make them really tense for a moment, and then you completely release them. Then you go to your bottom and even to your abdomen, and you make it really tense for a moment, and then you release it. Then you go to your back, and you make your back muscles really tense for a moment, and then you release them. And then you go to your shoulders, you make them really tense for a moment, and then you release them. And you go to your belly, make it really tense for a moment, and then release it. And then you go to your chest, make it really tense for a moment, and release it. Go to your arms, really contract the muscles, make it really tense, and then release it. And then go to your neck, make it really tense, and release it. And that way, by contracting the muscles one by one in your body, you actually release a lot of tension. And you completely let go, you completely relax, and that's what you can do if you are already lying in bed and cannot sleep, and you can just focus on that relaxation. And then, I think in one of the last videos, I showed a special meditation exercise where you focus on a candle. When you look over my timeline or YouTube channel or on my page francisherdis.com, Francis with an I, by the way, like my name is spelled here, then you find the other videos as well. And if you cannot sleep, go get some inspiration. Don't just lie there with your thoughts circling around, but listen to something inspiring. And by concentrating on that and meanwhile learning something new, you also get very calm. And you know, most smartphones nowadays, they have a kind of timer where you can set half an hour, 45 minutes, whatever, and then whatever is playing on your phone, an audiobook or music, or what I love as well are whale sounds. They are so relaxing and such natural sounds, bringing us into balance. So you can set a timer that, like, after 30 minutes, 45 minutes, whatever is playing on your smartphone stops playing, and by that time you probably have fallen asleep. And yeah, like always, if you don't know the relieving emgrain or stress away, the name says it all, send me a message and I'll send you a fragrant letter, and it stays on the card for even a few weeks, so you can put it on your nightstand, you can smell it every night before you go to sleep and have that fragrant and relaxing experience. And yeah, Depends on the time zone you are in probably, but if it's nighttime, I wish you a wonderful night. If you're in the middle of the day, I now wish you a wonderfully relaxed and productive day, and I'll see you in the next live video tomorrow. Have a fantastic time.